Trump had a really good night, but here the consensus is right. He blew it up by a totally wrong answer on accepting the results. And in some sense, I almost admire him for it. This was not a gaffe where you say something off the cuff and it's what you think, but it's wrong. You know that he'd been coached on this. You know that his vice president had said, of course, we will accept the result, and his campaign manager and his daughter. And you know that he's convinced that this is something he wants to take a stand on. And the calculation, this is political suicide. Because what was his task tonight? His task was to stop the slide. The slide had to do with people who are grudgingly going over to Clinton, who don't want to, have held out for a year, but for the last 3 weeks said, I can't have Trump. This was his opportunity to show them they're not going to change their views on Clinton. But if they could change their views on Trump to make him less toxic and acceptable as president and less radical, yes, they want a change agent. They think the country's on the wrong track. But they don't want a radical who will challenge the foundations of the republic. Yes, you criticize conditions, you're going to change Washington, etc. But you don't challenge the legitimacy of an election and hold up the prospect of actual non-acceptance. And when he did that, I think it was a terrible mistake.